Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog, and I am here once more. I am here because there is one important information I have for you from Gambia. Even though this information is not favorable, I believe it is better for you to know it and learn from it. We are here to learn from mistakes of orders in order to use it to correct our future steps. What is happening in Gambia did not suppose to have happened, but bad leadership always brings problems. On 4th of May 2024, there was an OIC summit in Gambia, commonly known as Organization of Islamic Countries Summit, and they are 57 countries in number. This time, it was heard in Gambia. But our topic is not about how it was heard or the meaning of the OIC. Our topic is about 100 SUV purchased by the Gambian leaders just for this OIC summit.
In terms of transportation, I want to tell you currently, Gambia government has bought 100 brand new SUVs and Mercedes-Benz.
This OIC summit is only for one day. It's not for 2 days. It's not for 3 days. The number of countries that will attend are 57. But what happened? Gambia, a poor country in Africa, had to go and buy 100 pieces of Toyota Land Cruiser, a SUV, new one. Each one of them cost $150,000, and they bought 100 pieces. The reason of they procuring this SUV is for the leaders who are coming to attend for the OIC summit to enjoy their life. Now the OIC summit had come and gone, and everybody was surprised. Not many leaders attended. Number one. Number two, it was so short because a leader learned from airport, and then he was taken into his hotel room, he slept, and on the 5th, he came out to give a speech. And then the next thing you will see, he will go back to airport and take a flight back to his country. Then why did you buy SUV for him? To bring him from airport to his hotel room. Take him from his hotel room to airport again. Because of that, you have to buy each leader one new SUV. Man, this is unbelievable. How do Africans think? You bought 100 pieces of SUV, and each one cost about $150,000 US dollars. Just to pick up a leader from Morocco, from Somalia, from Sudan, from Yemen, from Saudi Arabia, from Iraq, from Indonesia, bring them to the hotel and then take them back to the airport. Why not using this money you use to procure this SUV to build factory? From my understanding, Gambia is a poor country. There is nothing being manufactured in Gambia. Africa is suffering, but our leader is misusing our money. Every day, our leaders go to United Nations. They travel to United States. Do United States buy cars for them each time they come to America? Some of all these leaders, they will go to US, they will go to UK, and they will take train. Now, you invite somebody from Somalia, somebody from Yemen, somebody from Qatar, somebody from Saudi Arabia, and you have to buy a new SUV to pick him from the airport. Unbelievable. The problem now is that this summit had come and gone. They had celebrated it, and it was a disappointed one because I don't know what they thought when they were doing this. Most of these leaders didn't even need anything to welcome them. They would have used taxi just to pick them up from the airport and bring them into their hotel room, and from then to the conference center, and after that to the airport. After the summit, which lasted some hours, the leaders had gone back. The vehicle is parked there. What are they going to use the new SUV to do? 100 pieces of SUV, what are you going to use it for? Know it. President of Gambia has about 4 SUV. Senators, each one of the senators in Gambia has his own SUV. Senators the same, governors the same, local government chairman the same. If you bring all these numbers of SUV together with this new 100 pieces of SUV in Gambia, you will be having about 1,000 SUV being bought in only 4 years. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. You begin to ask, are they not thinking at all? Are the leaders in Gambia not thinking? How many factories are there in Gambia? Don't they know that each one of this SUV can build 3 factories? Why didn't they use the money to build factories instead of using it to buy SUV? The way Africa is going, we are heading to nowhere if it continue this way. After the Banjul Summit, the fate of the OIC vehicles and the need for transparency. As the curtains close on the OIC Banjul Summit, Gambia finds itself grappling not only with the aftermath of a poorly attended and organized event, but also with pressing questions about the fate of millions of dollars worth of vehicles procured for the summit. The citizens of this nation, instead of focusing solely on the summit's failures, must demand answers regarding the use and allocation of these resources. The acquisition of over 100 SUV vehicles worth millions of dollars, particularly fuel-heavy cars, raises significant concerns amidst rising fuel prices and the strain this places on the country's already limited resources. Africa must focus on leaders that think about factories, industries, manufacturing, production, and good governance. Any SUV that comes out, no matter how much it is, they create an event to make sure that they buy it and bring it to Africa. Either they win an election as a president, or as a governor, or as a minister, or they are hosting a summit like OIC. They use an excuse of hosting a summit to bring 100 pieces of the latest Toyota Land Cruiser SUV that cost $150,000 US each. How rich is Gambia? Africa only think about consumption and enjoyment. And this is the reason economy of Africa is going down every day. As I am speaking with you right now, there are 100 pieces of Land Cruiser SUV 2024 model parked in Gambia. What is happening? Our leaders only think about enjoyment. They don't think about manufacturing, about production. All this money they are using to go to Japan to buy SUV every 4 years would have been enough to create, job, and employ our youth, and everybody will be happy working. 90% of products used in Gambia are all imported. Why don't you use that money to build an economy of Gambia? Build a factory, employ people. If you don't know what to do, buy tractors, send people to farm. Well, thank you very much for watching. I don't want to talk too much today. I've just come to show you what is happening in Gambia.